Probably what I have come to understand the most is that what I understood the least about praying is that it really has not a whole lot to do with everybody else or anything else, but it has everything to do with me growing and me changing and me becoming who I'm not. And the more people I pray for and the more things I pursue and the more prayers I pray, the more I change. Because when you put God first, it just realigns your whole life. When you don't put God first in the morning, you communicate to God that other things are more important. A text, an email, a friend, a family member. Not that those aren't important. But the God of the universe waits for us to have a conversation with him. And when we put him first in faith, it just aligns our whole life. What happens when you pray? You radically change. You see miracles. You're stretched. You're more honest. You look your stuff right in his face and you say, God, this is who I am, because he already knows that. I've seen addictions overcome, like deep addictions, just completely squashed. I've seen marriages restored. I've seen complete generations restored and flipped. I've seen generational curses overcome. I've seen God restore somebody's heart. I've seen God change the ways that somebody thinks. I've seen God create people that maybe come across as arrogant to become really humble. God does miracles when you pray. And he opens doors. And sometimes he blesses you, and sometimes it feels like a breaking. But when God has your full attention, whether it's a breaking, a blessing, or a favoring, it's all growth. When you pray, God has promised that he will hear and that he will move. And he always knows what's best for you. So when you pray and you give God your heart and your family and your marriage and your brokenness and your failures, when you give all that to God, he begins to reorder it and remind you in the very essence of prayer that all things work together for good. It really is true that when you pray, everything changes. And one more thing before we finish. You miss a morning, you miss a day, the tendency is to beat yourself up and just kind of get frustrated. Let me encourage you, if you miss a day, jump right back in. And even pray later in the day. It's not about a morning time. It's about a way of life. It's about walking in prayer and walking in the Spirit. I challenge you to commit to 7 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever it is that challenges you. Commit to do these things for a period of time. Keep track of them on your phone and watch God radically change your life. And you'll notice it, and I promise you this, everyone around you will notice it as well. God bless you on this new prayer journey that you're about to take.